Welcome back to Basketball Insider USA. Today we've got a full breakdown of the exciting match between the Los Angeles Clippers and Dallas Mavericks on April 4, 2025. Both teams have playoff aspirations, and every game counts. So, let's dive right into the action and see how this game unfolded. The game kicked off with a bang, as both teams came out looking to set the tone. Norman Powell, the Clippers' sharpshooter, was the first to light up the scoreboard with a deep three-pointer. Powell's hot hand helped Los Angeles establish an early rhythm, but the Mavericks weren't backing down. Spencer Dinwiddie found Dwight Powell for a clean assist, leading to a quick basket for Dallas. Kawhi Leonard, as always, was ready to take control. After a few minutes of back and forth, Leonard drained a couple of shots from deep, showcasing his scoring prowess. It was clear the Clippers were relying on their star forward to carry them offensively, and Leonard delivered. He connected on consecutive threes, looking unstoppable. The Mavericks didn't go quietly, though. Their defense was tested, especially when Leonard was on fire. But Dallas' defensive efforts couldn't contain the offensive onslaught coming from Leonard and Powell. Despite their best efforts, the Mavericks were slightly behind at the end of the first quarter, with the Clippers holding a slim 27-26 lead. As the second quarter began, the Clippers started to assert their dominance, powered by Kawhi Leonard's continued excellence. Leonard wasn't just scoring, he was leading the offense with his poise and playmaking, driving the ball to the rim with ease, and knocking down key shots from all areas of the floor. The Mavericks had to scramble on defense, but there wasn't much they could do to slow him down. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it was clear they needed more from their supporting cast. Josh Green and Tim Hardaway Jr. stepped up at different moments, but the Clippers' defense, led by Ivica Zubac's presence in the paint, was stifling. Zubac grabbed rebound after rebound, making it difficult for the Mavericks to get second-chance opportunities. On offense, Zubac finished inside, taking advantage of his size and positioning. With a little over 2 minutes left in the half, the Clippers started to pull away. Powell hit another three-pointer, and James Harden made his presence felt with some creative passing and scoring. Dallas just couldn't keep up with the Clippers' pace, and the score at halftime was 58-44 in favor of Los Angeles. The second half started with the Mavericks determined to claw their way back into the game. The third quarter saw Dallas play with more urgency, and it was evident they weren't giving up without a fight. Bogdan Bogdanović knocked down back-to-back threes, cutting the Clippers' lead and sparking hope for a Mavericks comeback. However, Kawhi Leonard wasn't about to let the game slip away. He quickly answered back with two more clutch baskets, including a smooth mid-range jumper and a tough finish at the rim. Leonard's ability to score in every possible way was on full display, and he continued to frustrate the Mavericks' defense. The Clippers also benefited from great bench contributions. Drew Eubanks, playing with high energy, added 6 points and 6 rebounds in the third quarter alone. His rebounding, in particular, gave the Clippers extra possessions and kept the Mavericks from finding any momentum. Despite some bright moments from the Mavericks, including some key plays from Jaden Ivey, the Clippers held firm. By the end of the third quarter, Los Angeles had stretched their lead to 91-72, with the game feeling like it was slipping away from Dallas. With just 12 minutes remaining, the Mavericks faced a 19-point deficit, but they weren't ready to go down without a fight. Dallas mounted a small run, led by Tim Hardaway Jr. and Jaden Ivey, but it wasn't enough to overcome the deficit. The Clippers' defense, led by Leonard, was simply too strong, and they continued to play the game at their own pace. Derrick Jones Jr. was a key contributor off the bench, providing athleticism and defense. His dunk with about 10 minutes left brought the crowd to their feet and showed just how much energy the Clippers were bringing to the floor. James Harden, though not scoring a ton, was still finding his teammates for easy buckets. His passing was on point, especially his dish to Zubac for an easy score in the paint. As the minutes ticked down, the Clippers were in full control. The Mavericks did make a late push. Bogdanović hit another three-pointer to try to ignite a comeback, and Derrick Jones Jr. made some key plays to keep the game alive. But every time the Mavericks seemed to close the gap, the Clippers responded with an answer. In the end, the Clippers held on for the 120-98 victory, securing a dominant win on their home court. Leonard finished the game with 30 points, leading his team to a comfortable victory. That was an impressive performance from the Los Angeles Clippers, and they sent a clear message to the rest of the league with their 120-98 victory over the Mavericks. Kawhi Leonard was absolutely dominant, showing that when he's on, he can lead this team to great heights. The Clippers' depth and defense also played a major role in this win, as they were able to lock down Dallas when it mattered most. If you enjoyed this in-depth breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more NBA highlights and analysis. Your support keeps the channel alive and helps us bring you the best content in basketball. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Basketball Insider USA.